People know how to talk. We don't always know how to communicate, especially when discussing race. Talking about race respectfully is the goal of Dinner and Dialogue every Tuesday night at Trinity United Methodist in Denver. Our Katie Eastman pulled up a seat.
Some conversations are easier than others.
Fried plantains?
But it's the tough ones that bring people closer.
There you go.
Everyone in the basement of Trinity United Methodist Church is here to talk about the hard stuff.
And one of our hopes and prayers is this experience becomes a movement.
Around each table,
I'm going to get us started.
people with different shades of skin purposefully sit.
Any takeaways from
In room 128 at table 5, there's a Denver police sergeant, a fly fisherman, a minister, a musician, moms and dads.
And we're so lively, that's why they put us back here. But we're just deeply connected.
They were all strangers 5 weeks ago. Asking deep questions changed that.
I'm always on guard when we go to restaurants, especially when they tell me, we're going to take you to this table right here, and it's the table in the back. That burns me up. It burns me up.
We're constantly being re-traumatized, yeah, pretty much. Maybe we're not getting cut as deep, as we used to, but we're still getting those micro cuts, and sometimes those micro cuts, they hurt just as hard as one punch.
The stories pour out.
But he was like, I need to give you a warning because we have been judged for racial profiling.
You know it's not right. You don't say anything. Women, we're used to this. Someone says something inappropriate or, a little sleazy or a little creepy or what have you. You just kind of like, you really don't vocalize, you really don't speak up.
white people have an obligation to speak up in the situations when, you're seeing this stuff. We have to call it out. We have to.
None of these people would have met in their own life bubbles.
It makes no sense.
That's the point of this intentional dialogue.
Being comfortable, that doesn't accomplish anything. It has to get really, really uncomfortable, I think.
This is the last night. Table 5 will sit in this room together.
My fear is just for my grandkids.
If you have to fight every day, even if you win, you're gonna be hurt, even if you win. So I'm scared that we won't fix it, Kathy. That's what I'm scared of. I'm scared it won't stop.
It might be the end of deep conversations in a church basement.
We are going to continue.
But talking about the tough stuff
We'll do a few.
created a connection that will last.
And these conversations, they weren't just haphazard. They are based on the Department of Justice Community Relations Dialogue on Race program. It's been around for a while. Anyone can download the template. Dr. Alphonse Keesley, a retired CU Boulder Vice Chancellor of Diversity, Equity, and Community Engagement, brought the program to Trinity. Kyle, he hopes more groups in Denver use it and are able to make these meaningful connections.
You could start the next discussion with what she said. I wrote it down. If you have to fight every day, even if you win, you're going to be hurt. Why did they decide to take this step, do this?
Yeah, well, Trinity's a predominantly white church, and after George Floyd died, they thought, we have to do something. We have to learn to become anti-racist. So it started with weekly meetings about that. This was the next step.
Appreciate you taking us there. Thank you, Katie.